Hey, who'd have thought 2 flights today? Um, yeah, let's do it. We're American virtual American, however the heck they say it. And we're going to try just going from DCA, Reagan National, out in the distance. Yep, you can see it, the Washington, D.C. skyline. And we're going to head from here down to the Peach State, down to Atlanta, Hotlanta to be exact, and land at Hartsfield. So, hope you all enjoy the flight. Like I said, we're boarding. We're getting ready to. Gate Charlotte 29. So, let's get into plane here, brief this up, get this going. All right, we can get the APU running here first. All right, let's bring Sim Toolkit in, shall we? Brief it up real. Whoop, wrong Sim Toolkit, but that'll work for now. All right, there we go. So basically, we're going to reverse the river's arrival as our departure. So we're going to have to pretty much on departure make a quick turn to the left to avoid the Washington Mall area. Fly up to Potomac and then loop ourselves around to Chuckle on down to Hartsfield. That's pretty much how it works here. Loadout for today: 108 peeps, 5,400 pounds of cargo, 24,000 pounds of payload, and they're throwing 14,000 pounds of fuel on us. So pretty good flight for taking off, like I said, runway 1. So again, that left-hand turn pretty quick. And the game plan is 26 right. We're flying to Culch 3, departure to FLASK. And then from FLASK, we get on the Aussie 1 arrival into Atlanta, Hotlanta today. Not too bad. So far, no ETC to contend with, but, it's early. Cost index 60, flight level 380 awaits us. Coming out of Reagan, winds are 260 at 9. And beautiful day here, 80, almost, well, it's 84 degrees. And nothing to report weather-wise. And outside Hotlanta, we have also pretty much a west wind, 290 at 6. And again, a beautiful day there, approaching 88 degrees. And some cumulus developments east and south. So that means we may fly through something. We'll find out as we get closer. All right, and I'm going to go ahead since forgot to do this real quick. Let me get us up and going on the board. By the way, look for American 3327. That will be this guy. So hang on, let me put in my normal nav stuff. And RVR. And what you'll see in the remarks if you're able to see my flight plan strip. How are we looking on this departure? Let's bump it up 10. Dispatch loves when I do that. Actually, it's usually them that bumps it up. But anyway, all right, so 1930 departure. All right, so there you have it. That's our lovely flight for today along the Appalachian Mountains, Blue Ridge, and Smoky Mountains. All right, so let's clear the... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Doggone it. Good thing is you all didn't see it. I put my sunshade down, and I don't need it just yet. All right, so let's finish this up. APU's up and available, so we'll kick in that. And everything else looks good. Come down here real quick. Spoilers are down, flaps are up. And I am going to connect KATL 327. Tree 27, and we are an A319. And let's go ahead, throw that in, 3537, 3537. We're set in green. Everything's good on our X pilot, and let's get to work. I always like to get out just one more time, make sure I didn't jump in on anyone. Okay, cool. All right, first thing I want to do is come down here, kick away our caterers. All right, how we doing? Okay, we need to get this alignment taken care of, so hang on a second. Move you into position a little higher. There we go. Make sure you're where I want you. Perfect. All right. Clear. Init. Request. All right. 1 and a 2. And there they go. All right, we need to get these in here real quick. We're in gate C. Okay, so we should be north 3851.3. Okay, 3851.3, 77.2.5. Click over. All right, align, wind, request, cool. All right, so we're going DCA Atlanta. Huntsville's our alternate. There's our flight number. Cost index seems a little high. Stand by. It is. We're going to go to our number 60. All right, next page. Head over here to the weight and balance. 117.3. How to get up to 5? Okay, 117.4. Diagonal 28.5. Leave it like that. 13. Okay, and flight plan. All right, so from DCA, we are taking off runway 1. Culch 3 to FLASK. We've got all of that right here. Now let's look at it real quick. Insert. Okay. Okay, so you can see we're going to fly up 331 to avoid the mall area. Rivage to Beeble to RG III to Gulki to Brutal, Burt's, Clutch, Kirk, Thames, and FLASK. All right, now we'll have a discontinuity into Hotlanta. All right, now let's clear this chart. All right, let's figure out our approach real quick. We'll do the ILS. Haynes sounds good. Perfect. And that'll put us right on 26 right. Coming in the Aussie 1. Via Haynes. FLASK. Okay. Insert. All right, so now. All right, so from FLASK, we're going to yield, Shull, T-Dun, Wilson, Mahoney, Tej, G-Bake, Ozzy, Harry, Kala, okay, Posse, Zelo. Wait a minute, wait, whoa. Missed something. Harry, where am I at here? Back the truck up. Kayla, the Posse. Oh, wait a minute. Where are we going here? Huh. I am not showing those on the chart, but we have... Oh, I see what I did. Okay, now we have them. Zello, Haynes. Okay. I hate those. And then Zello, Haynes, Bamboo, AJ, and 26 right. Okay, perfect. Missed approach is out to Dallas and hold. And our alternate should be Huntsville. We'll see. Huntsville. All right, I'm sorry for that, folks. I didn't realize there were two charts. All right, pull that off plan, and cool. Sorry for that. Wow, I'm glad I got that now. That would have really stunk trying to figure that out inbound. Okay, I'll keep it kind of zoomed in for a little bit. Brutal, brutes, clutch. Okay, now from here, let's go RadNav. Everything looks good. If we have to come back, perf. Three, okay. Weather here currently, how close are we? 240 at 7. Takeoff performance, 240. Okay, yeah, that's close enough. All right. Uplink. 30. Oh, I know why. 30. Okay, and we said 240 at 7. Wow, you just keep hitting reset, you get different numbers. All right, let's compute it. All right, 7,000 foot runway. You know what? We'll try 2. Helps a little. Let's go toga. We're going to go toga. All right, so we're going flaps 2. Takeoff request. So how's your Friday going out, folks? I know we flew not long ago. Hope it is a good one. Hope your weekend is a less stressful than the work week. All right, and we're going to go toga, so we get, insert. Okay, 121, 121, 126. Think we can go with that. What's our minimum? 109. All right, we're ready to go. All right, let's revisit now where we left off with the checklist. Okay, heading up top here. Bleeds on. Cross bleeds still auto. Air conditioning temperatures. Let's kind of see where we're at. Okay, we're on the APU, so we'll come off that. Fuel pumps on. Okay. And just for quick sake, ground services off. Okay. All right, let's get the seatbelt sign on. Let's get Pegasus up and running again. See if we'll have to log in again. Okay, got that up and running, ready to go. Let's see what's left. Fuel pumps are on. Radios are set. We're set with the, okay, just have to come down here. 3002, didn't we say? Yep, and that's good. VOR, put it on constraints and landing systems if we have to come back. And do we have anything yet? No. Verified. Nope. All right, so nothing at this time. So our departure reads climb 070, intercept 331 to Rivage at or above 1500 and below 220. To Beeble, to Riga, to Chuckle, Brutal, Burt's, Glutch. And Burt's is above 3,000. Okay. What I'm going to do is we're going to take it up to 380 if ATC comes up to balk at that by telling us we're doing something different. We'll change it. They're going to balk. They're up. All right, 33725. Good afternoon, Washington Center. American 3327 at Reagan, spot C29, request clearance to Atlanta as filed.
Respect to PDC.
What the heck? Oh, we'll expect PDC. Didn't sound very encouraging. Still no PDC. Usually when they say that, they bing right in. All right, well, we got a little bit of a delay here, folks. We're all set, ready to go. They're not.
Washington Center, hello. Delta 131 is with you at flight level 400, checking in. Delta 131, Washington Center, welcome.
Huh, wonder how long this PDC is going to take. I know the answer, as long as it takes. Hey, we got it. All right, let's see. We are looking at 3537. Got that. Cleared Gulch 3. FLASK transition. Climb via SID. Expect 38,000 10 minutes after. Are we going to be in the movement area? Okay, contact ATC for push. Okay. Sometimes we're not, and that's why I had to look. Okay, so 38 10 minutes after. Well, we'll start the 5,000 and then he can let us know. Because that is what Gulch 3 says. Top altitude 5,000. Okay. All right, let's do it.
American 5645. ILS 01 approach.
American 5645, Washington Center, welcome. Descend and maintain 3000 and advise ready to turn in.
Descend and maintain 3000 and we'll let you know when we're ready to turn in, American 5645.
Washington Center, American 3327 has the PDC ready to push and start from stand Charlie 29.
American 3327, Washington Center, push and start approved, tail south. Correction, push and start on the kilos approved, tail south.
Okay, push and start approved, tail south on Kilo. We have Gulf, by the way. Correction, Juliet.
DC Center, American 5645 is ready to turn and intercept ILS 01.
American 5645, turn left heading 090.
Let me see. What's he talking about? Oh, Kilo. Okay, tail south.
DC Center, good afternoon. Big Stripe 850, level 330, 30 miles southwest.
I am
Southville
very
forecast.
confused.
American 5645, turn left heading 040, maintain 3000 till established cleared. Correction, maintain 2500 till established cleared the ILS runway 1 approach.
040 and 2500 till established, clear the ILS 01 approach, American 5645.
Okay, American 5645, speed 180, and you able to make that turn, or do you need to shoot in from the other side?
We can make it, and we'll put the speed down to 180, American 5645.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Who's the aircraft calling?
This is Big Stripe 850, level 330.
Big Sharp 850, Washington Center, welcome. You staying at 33?
Yeah, I would like to stay at 33 if possible.
Roger.
Washington Center, American 1522 with you 350.
American 1522, Washington Center, welcome.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
American 1522, Washington Center, welcome.
Some
Sorry,
doors are
squawk
still opened or the GPU or the
7610.
ASU are still connected.
7610.
I'm waiting for all of them
American
closed and
1522.
disconnected, then I will proceed.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
American 5645, 1240 at 7 Gus 18, runway 1, clear to land.
My 1 cleared to land, American 5645.
And Center, American 3327. Just to confirm, you said tail south?
Or sorry, tail north.
Tow
Copy that.
connected and
Tail
white
north,
taps in
American
service. Release parking
3327.
brake.
Correction, stop.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Can't start planner, pushback already in progress. Please stop the pushback operation first.
United 2289, lost you up.
Can't start planner, pushback already in progress. Please stop the pushback operation first.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Can't start planner, pushback already in progress. Please stop the pushback operation first.
I have.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
All right, let's try this again. I say, we would have ended up really in a bad situation. Well, not really. We just zooped down Joliet, but I don't think that's what he wants.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Clear to connect this time. Let's go face the tail north, and we'll be ready to push.
Washington Center, good day. FedEx 468.
FedEx 468 Washington Center, welcome to descend by the Hyper 9 arrival. I expect the ILS runway, or correction, expect the visual approach runway 1 right to the ToLiss altimeter 3003.
Descend by the Hyper 9 arrival for visual approach runway.
Tow connected and bypass fin and service. Release parking brake.
FedEx 468.
Break off.
American 5645,
Start
squawk 9
pushback.
Charlie,
And
taxi
you may start
Juliet,
engines.
have a good day.
Charlie and Juliet to the ramp, American 5645.
Center, good afternoon. American 1056, 23 miles northeast of the Martinsburg VOR, level 320.
American 1056 Washington Center, welcome, squawk 6614.
Squawk 6614, American 1056.
United 2289, wash you up.
Washington Center. Good afternoon. Southwest 3036 on the Vauxhall 1 departure, climbing to 17,000 to 4,000.
Operation complete.
Southwest
Set parking brake.
3036, Washington Center, welcome, climb and maintain flight level 340. Next time,
Disconnecting
make sure you call before
stand
taking
by.
off.
Yep, wasn't sure you were, didn't see that you were online. Southwest 3036, climbing to flight level 340.
Aram, where is he? All right.
Cessna 5264 Kilo, Washington Center, go ahead.
ToLiss disconnected. Unbypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Okay, thanks for the pushback. Okay, bleed's coming off.
November 5264 Kilo, you're cleared in the Washington Class Bravo airspace, maintain VFR at or below 2,500, squawk 3510. And November 64 Kilo, advise ready for taxi. Standby 1.
Okay, elapsed time, flight controls, FMA, looks good. We just got to do that. Get our cabin allowed and set. Auto brakes are set.
Cessna 64 Kilo, wind 290 at 12, gust 20. Would you like 33 right or 28? Or 15 left? Or I can give you 15 left if you like. Perfect. Cessna 5264 Kilo, runway 28, taxi via Kilo, Bravo, uniform, cross runway 33 right.
And center American 3327's ready to taxi for runway 1.
American 3327, runway 1, taxi via Kilo, Foxtrot, Juliet, cross runway 22.
Taxi runway 1 via Kilo, Foxtrot, Juliet. We can cross runway 22. American 3327.
DC Center, Delta 1010, flight level 360.
Aircraft ground second.
Yeah, Delta 1010, check in, flight level 360.
Delta 1010, Washington Center, welcome.
And DC Center, Delta 1010, can you step away for 10 minutes? I'm starving.
Let's brief report back.
Okay, we'll let you know, Delta 1010.
Go ahead.
Okay, we're on our way, he said. Juliet, or Kilo, Fox, Juliet, cross 22 on down to the hold. Okay.
Scavengers 126, Clito, Manassas Airport, has filed, maintain 6,000, departure list frequency, squawk 4753. Scavengers 126, read back correct, advise ready taxi. Delta 131, you're leaving my airspace, line is offline, change to advisor frequencies, proof gooder.
Over to Unicom for Delta 131 Heavy, thank you.
Okay, we're clear out that way.
DC Center, good evening, Delta 109 at flight level 380.
Delta 109, Washington Center, welcome.
Okay, are we ready to go? Transponder, that's what we have not done yet.
Delta 109, squawk 3702.
3702, Delta 109.
Okay, engine mode as required. I think we're ready. And center American 3327's ready to go.
American 3327, wind 240 at 7, gust 18, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 1, American 3327.
Which runway would you like? Scavengers 126, runway 5, taxi via Alpha.
Okay, there was 80 knots. V1.
Washington Center, Southwest 3036, request for climb to level 360.
Southwest 3036, I already gave it to you off of departure, Clement. Oh, sorry, never mind. You wanted 360?
360, that's correct. Southwest 3036.
Southwest 3036, amend altitude, Clement, maintain flight level 360.
Level 360, Southwest 3036.
Washington Center, Big Strip 850, approaching top of the sun.
Big stripe 850, descend and maintain flight level 250.
Descend, maintain flight level 250, Big Strip 850, thanks.
Washington Center, JetBlue 5 JetBlue 592, Washington Center, welcome.
United 2289, would you fly level 320?
Is that United 2289?
United 2289, roger.
United 2289, Washington Center, welcome.
What did we have go red? And Washington Center, American 3327, we're at 5,220.
American 3327, your radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Heading up to flight level 380, American 3327.
Southwest 2310, ready for taxi.
American 3327, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Climbing to flight level 380, American 3327.
Scavengers 126, wind 06, you're at 4 runway 5, clear for takeoff.
Southwest 2310, mic check.
Aircraft con, you're unreadable. Big Stripe 850, cross Bono at and maintain flight level 230.
Cross Bono, I maintain level 230, Big Stripe 850. Southwest 2310, request taxi.
I'm sorry, Big Stripe 850, do that at 240, sorry.
No problem, 240, Big Stripe 850.
Aircraft con, say again.
Ready for taxi, Southwest 2310.
Southwest 2310, runway 1, taxi, actually stand by. Scavengers 126, radar contact, see altitude leaving. Scavengers 126, the Kingston altimeter 3010. Southwest 2310, runway 1, taxi via Kilo Charlie Alpha Juliet, cross runway 22.
Taxi by Kilo Charlie Alpha Juliet, cross runway 22, Southwest 2310.
FedEx 468, heavy turn right, heading 270, vectors final.
Rotating 270, vectors for final, FedEx 468.
DC Center, United 2706, holding short, Zulu on Echo.
United 2706, runway 30, taxi via Zulu Yankee 11.
Zulu Yankee 11 for runway 30, United 2706.
FedEx 468, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000, FedEx 468. DC Center, Delta 1010 is back.
Delta 1010, welcome out.
All right, we're on our way, and good ATC so far.
Good afternoon, American 2007 on the ground at DCA looking for our airport next to Dallas.
Expect a PDC. Big Stripe 850, you're leaving my airspace, New York's offline, change to advisory frequencies approved, Cadet.
R2 advisory 850, CL.
Frontier Flight 487 Washington Center, welcome. American. American 5022, you're leaving my airspace, Boston's offline, change to advisory frequencies approved, Cadet.
Over to the Dartford, American 1520.
Washington Center, Cessna 5264 Kilo, holding short runway 28, ready for departure.
Cessna 5264 Kilo, squawk mode Charlie.
Squawking mode Charlie, 64 Kilo.
FedEx 468, sorry about that. Turn right, heading 040, port the field in sight.
040 and report food FedEx 468, no problem.
November 5264 Kilo, winds 290 at 12, gust 20, runway 28, clear for takeoff, on course departure approved.
28, clear for takeoff, on course departure, 64 Kilo.
All right, getting a couple things updated here that I see I either omitted or just totally forgot. But they're updated now, so we should get everything looking good.
Descend and maintain 2000 FedEx 468, that's just pushing.
Aircraft calling, say again.
Ready for departure, Southwest 2310.
Southwest 2310, 1240 at 7, gust 18, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 1, Southwest 2310.
And just descending at 2706, holding short, please, sir.
American, or correction, United 2706, wind 260 at 4, gust 15, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
30, clear for takeoff, and 2706.
FedEx 468, you have the field in sight.
Yeah, airfield is in sight for FedEx 468.
FedEx 468, you're cleared the visual approach runway 1 right.
Cleared visual approach runway 1 right, FedEx 468.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that. Nice departure out of Reagan. As well, once we corrected the proper lane, although it would have worked to a point, we did, you know, catch up on that. That could be a problem.
November 5264 Kilo, your radar contacts, altitude leaving.
Altitude is currently 700 feet and climbing, aiming for 2000, 64 Kilo.
November 64 Kilo, roger, proceed on course.
Southwest 2310, passing 2500, climb to 5000.
Southwest 2310, Washington Center, your radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Flight 280, Southwest 2310.
American 1056, India Center 128.22, we'll see you.
American 76 today.
United 2706, your radar contact, the altitude leaving. United 2706, climb and maintain flight level 360, clear auto. Southwest 3036, Indy Center 128.22, we'll see you.
128.22, Southwest 3036.
JetBlue 592, clear Robbinsville. And FedEx 468 126 at 4 Gus 15, runway 1 right, clear line.
Roger that, runway 1 right, FedEx 468.
FedEx 468 Heavy, welcome to ToLiss. Exit left when able to taxi ramp by Kilo. Thanks for your patience.
Taxi left on Kilo, FedEx 468, yeah, no worries.
American 1738, information Tango, request taxi at Raleigh.
Stand by 1.
Hey, Washington, Scavengers 126.
Okay, we're getting up there, 29,000, and just looking
American 1738,
very nice
runway 5
outside.
left, taxi via Foxtrot, Bravo.
5 left, Foxtrot Bravo, 1738.
I'm sorry, that makes 0 sense. Runway 5 left, taxi via Foxtrot Bravo 1.
Taxi 2, 5 left via Foxtrot Bravo, 1738.
Scavengers 126, go ahead.
Hey, Scavengers 126, we see some like accumulus claws in front of us. Any chance we get like a deviation to the left?
And Scavengers 126, deviations up to 90 degrees to the left, of course, is approved when able. Clear at Flat Rock, advise.
Okay, deviation left, up to 90 approved, and wind over dark, flat, rock, and advice. Scavengers 126.
Center citation 978, Delta Bravo, 4.2, climbing 5,000. November 978, Delta Bravo, Washington Center, you are to contact, climb and maintain flight level 410. Climb and maintain level 410, Delta Bravo.
FedEx 468, request taxi.
FedEx 468, taxi ramp by Kilo.
Taxi via Kilo, FedEx 468.
November 64, Kilo, maintain appropriate VFR altitudes.
American, altitudes here, taxi. Stepped over it, maintaining appropriate VFR altitude, and what else, 6 for Kilo?
And just altitude's your discretion, sir.
Roger, 6 for Kilo.
Aircraft calling for taxi, say again.
All right, we are approaching top of climb.
American 2007, runway 1, taxi via Kilo Foxtrot Juliet, cross runway 22, wind 2409.
Kilo Foxtrot Juliet, cross, American 2007.
Southwest 23, climbing maintain flight level 400.
Flight 400, Southwest 2310.
Center, hello, United 2060 with Kilo, Bravo, short of Zulu.
United 2060, Washington Center, wind variable at 4, runway 30, taxi by Zulu, Yankee 11.
Zulu, Yankee 11, runway 30, thanks, United 2060.
FedEx 468, you can turn into the ramp at pilot's discretion.
Oh, Roger, alright. Turning the ramp at pilot's discretion, FedEx 468, thank you.
Yeah, the whole east side of the airport is yours to taxi on. Just park wherever you'd like. Ramp is uncontrolled as well.
Alright, Roger, FedEx 468, have a good day, bye-bye.
Washington Center, American 27, ready to go.
American 2007, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Runway 1, clear for takeoff. 27.
And Delta 109, you're leaving my airspace. The line is offline. Change to advise your frequencies approved. We'll see you. United 2060, wind variable at return right, heading 010, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Turn right, heading 010, clear for takeoff, runway 30, United 2060. Just to confirm, heading 020, correct?
010.
010, United 2060. 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 010, Uni
Delta 1010, you're leaving my airspace. The line is offline, change to advisor, frequencies approved. Good day.
Okay, over to you, com Delta 1010, good day.
United, correction, American 2007, your radar contacts, the altitude leaving.
American 2007 is 3.2 on SID.
American 2007, climb and maintain flight level 360.
360, 27.
United 2060, your radar contact, climb and maintain 11,000, say altitude leaving.
Leaving 1.9, climb and maintain 11,000, United 2060.
United 2060, clear direct Reagans.
Clear direct Reagan, United 2060.
November 5264 Kilo, what runway would you like at Easton wind 250 at 6?
22 would be great.
Roger, 64 Kilo on our right base, runway 22.
Right base, runway 22, 64 Kilo.
And November 64 Kilo, the Easton altimeter, 3003.
Altimeter 3003.
American 1424, we are at point 6, ready for taxi.
United 2060, climb and maintain flight level 190.
All right. Sorry, folks. Been putting a couple of shorts out off this flight. Anyway, welcome in. We're flying from Reagan to Atlanta, so I really hope you enjoy the flight.
Juliet, cross runway 22.
Bravo Charlie and cross runway 22, American 1424.
And American 1424, verify that's runway 1 via November, Juliet, cross runway 22.
Yes, runway 1 November, and then Juliet, cross runway 22, American 1424.
American 3327, you're leaving my airspace, the line is offline, change to advisor, frequencies approved, good day.
At American 3327 over to Unicom. Thanks for the great ATC. Have a good one.
We'll see you.
All right, we're getting close here to Hotlanta. FLASK, let's real quick. Any restrictions, and if so, where? 14,000 at Aussie. All right, are we at 37 or 38? Hang on, I saved it just for this. I thought so. We're one off. So about 80 or so miles. 22. Let's just do it. Wait a minute. 15. Let's call it 16 plus 15. Okay, plus. Oop. All right, by Wilson, we should be into our top of descent. All right, so we got let's see. I've got a little ways to go. Let's take a look down here in the FMC. We've got about 160, does that sound? 30, 60, 75. That's pretty close, so yeah. But yeah, Wilson will be about the point we're looking for a descent. And we'll see if we get a gate somewhere here soon. We're currently 288 miles, somewhere between here and about top of descent. We should get a company message if we did it right. If we didn't, we won't. But DC Center did a good job. I don't know why the two. I'm assuming one is teaching the other or evaluating the other or watching. Who knows? But anyway, we're on our way. Okay, so let's continue on. We'll keep it kind of quiet. Yeah, we've held back the music for a little bit. We may get back into that. We may keep the music off for a while. Maybe too much of a distraction. But Atlanta's about 260 miles out. Top of descent about 100 miles out. and we're cruising on to Atlanta. Hope you all have had a great day. Great flight from London Heathrow over to Frankfurter earlier today, and that's up on Twitch. Will be up later today on or tomorrow on YouTube, and this flight will be as well. So hope you all enjoy, and great to have you aboard. ToLiss A319 with IAE engines. That would be the Dash 132 from Reagan National to Hotlanta. And for those curious, this is X-Plane 12 2.0, the release client, first one. Many of us are looking forward to 3.0 when they do the weather radar and more weather updates. I know I am. I'm really curious what it's going to look like. It's hard for me to, I mean, I watched the videos several months ago. It's hard to picture what they're wanting, what they're gonna be able to do without the product right there. So, oh, needed some coffee. Anyway, glad to have you aboard. And again, the clouds in this version, they've really done a great job. And a lot of betas. I think we had 8 betas altogether, 7 or 8. And looking good. All right. Now we still got a few miles to maybe see a company message. If not, no worries. We're going to plan Tango 9 unless told otherwise. We'll start our descent in about 90 miles. So let's start getting the information readied. Oh, helps to be on landing. All right, this is as of, is that our latest information? 330, I'm sorry, 1952 Zulu. Yes, it is. So, okay, great. All right, so we're looking at 3010. Do have to put the decimal in, folks. Temperature now 32 degrees. Ouch. And 330 at 7. Yeah, let's go 200. Okay, so we'll plan coming down the ILS at 130. Oh, wait, we'll just do it this way. Come down about 130, and we're set up with low brakes. That'll work. And, you know, I know they have that super special taxiway. So we'll exit onto Bravo. And if able to come across one of the Echoes, we will. Otherwise, we'll take Victor on a round, which will dump us off into the Concourse Tango area. Cool. But again, thanks for joining. If you're new on the channel, hey, if you're here on Twitch, hit that follow button. That way you'll know when we go live again. If you're on YouTube watching this, hey, hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you join along. Thumbs up would be nice too, to let us know we're doing a good job. But hey, you know, we'll take the criticism as we get it. So, but yeah, we thank you so much for being a part of the family, and hope you enjoy as we bring it into Atlanta. Got a company message here, as I told you we were watching out for. Let's go look at it. And the word is gate. All right, flight 332 is arriving Atlanta. I don't know what is 11 is. Is that some... I don't know what that stands for. Just reading some instructions. Okay. I just would love to find... Oh, there they are. Tango down here. Guess we'll play 10 to 11. I don't... Which one's 129? 7. Okay, I got no ramps on that frequency. We're going to go to T11. I'm just going to make it that captain call unless someone intervenes. And lets me know what the heck is being said there. All right, we're about 40 miles now, so we're getting close to top of descent. Hope you've enjoyed the flight, and looks like a little cloudiness. Let me pull up the weather here. All right, so currently we're looking at winds of 330 at 7-10 miles. The thing I'm more is moderate cumulus development east and southeast, southwest. So south of the airfield. Cool. May or may not be a problem for us. I'm going to look at this one more time. Okay, I don't know the gate, but we're headed for, like I said, T11. Let me just real quick. All right, I was going to see if I could get clarification. Not going to try. Over at American Virtual. So what I'm going to do is set up for 14,000, was it? 14,000. Kind of thought we'd get a auto ATC to tell us to come down. That's kind of funny, unless Atlanta came up and hasn't pinged me yet. Of all the airports, you know, no auto ATC. I think I need to fly Atlanta more often. I like this. I'm not a fan of auto ATC. So, wow. Of all the airports, you got O'Hare, even into Reagan and Dulles, you get auto ATCs if they're not on. And guess what? Atlanta, one of, if not the busiest airport in the world, none. Gotta love it. Okay, here we go. All right, we have started descent. Looks like we just moved out of contrails and headed into Atlanta. Any traffic around us for Atlanta? Got a British Airways, got a Delta ahead of us. Looks like nothing from the south or west coming in to affect our approach. All right, so we can stagger ourselves out, kind of like we did in Frankfurt. Okay, we are coming in. Oh, excuse me. Oh, is it possible we might touch 90 today, which could be here in St. Louis, the first day at 90 the whole year so far. Could. According to my little thermometer that comes up on my computer, we're 1 degree away. Although, according to my car a couple days ago or yesterday, I forget what I told my wife, we were in the 90s. So anyway, summer has hit the Midwest with a vengeance. We may hit 100 before we actually had a 90-degree day. Wow. You know, that's how weather goes. You actually think you can forecast it? No, you really can't. It's going to do what it's going to do, so. That's why they're called weather guessers. They're guessing. So the cumulus action that they're mentioning in the METAR is southeast and west of the field. So who knows? We'll see how that works. We should get in with no trouble. However, it has been a normal summer here. It's hot Atlanta, and a lot of big storms, you know, starting to form for the evening. So if you're looking usually for IFR in the summertime, not necessarily Atlanta, but look around it, because the storms that blow up here usually will impact, you know, find their way to some airports. All right, let's get this descent checklist going. All right, we need to click over here, wind data, update. Okay, clear. Okay, we got our arrival in, we got our performance in. We'll use our speed brake when needed. If needed. All right, so we're coming in. Currently, looks like G-Bake, then winning. And then good old Aussie. Oh, we need 12,000. Oh, I didn't catch that. Landing east. We're in west stops, meaning we're flowing to the west. All right, and they've been out of their seats long enough. Okay. Oh, Charlotte looks like it's got a few aircraft. Wow. Okay, after Aussie, the game plan is continue to Harry, descending to 9,000 at Kayla, Posey above 8, Zelo above 5, Haynes above 5 for the 2-6 approach. So I hope y'all have a great weekend. I got to work tomorrow, but that's why the videos are kind of staggered like they are. So while we're offline, you may have videos to watch. You know, at least, you know, pass some time if you're looking for a good Flying with Mike video. So anyway, we are just getting into the outskirts of Atlanta here. Should be on the ground in about 10 minutes from now. Good time to put predictions in if you're that kind of a person. All right. Again, I'm still trying to figure out what is 11. I don't know where gate 11 is. Is there a difference on the different? Nope. A has an 11, B, they all do. I don't know what that meant. That is the most ambiguous message you could get. So, we'll just, like I said, go to T11. All right, we're starting to see some of that cumulus up ahead. All right, what is our altimeter? $32. And for those of you who like going into Reagan on the river's approach, the winds, they're right now calling it for the rivers. The real world is 250. Wow. Guess they kind of have to. That's 100 degrees. That's wow, slight tailwind on that. Ooh, ouch. 5-knot tailwind. It's the pilot's call. Actually, for runway, yeah, no, 19, it's not as bad. Wow. Okay, 14,000 feet for 12, and then down to 9. All right, 12,000 for Aussie. And we're supposed to be slowing, I thought. GKZ. And our is GX. Is that an X? GXZ1101. Okay, perfect. Frequencies in. We're ready for the ILS once we get down there. Welcome into the Atlanta metro area, folks. Here we go for the ILS runway 26 right. flew over somebody. Sorry, well, I can't find them. All right, flight attendants, prepare for landing. Okay, Posey, and here we go. Obviously, we're not going to see the airport yet. We're still quite a ways out. Well, at Zello will be 20 miles, so we still got a little ways to go. All right, localizer shows available. Push that in. Next up is Zello and then the ILS. Well, I think up ahead there might be Atlanta's airport, and I only say might because it's a good 20 miles out. Glide slopes alive. All right, we'll get flaps 1 out.
Atlanta traffic, Frontier Flight 487, 30 miles to the northeast, descending through 10,000 on the Aussie arrival for ILS 26 right, Atlanta.
And Atlanta traffic, American 3327, about 2 miles from AJ, inbound 26 right.
2,500. $2,000.
All right, we are AJ inbound. 5 mile final. Atlanta traffic, American 3327, 5 mile final, 26 right.
Glide slow.
$500. 400. 300. 100 above.
Landing.
200. Minimum. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Atlanta traffic, American 3327 off at Bravo 3 to gate Tango 11.
Atlanta traffic, Frontier Flight 47, 20 miles to the east, over Zello, ILS 26 right, Atlanta.
All right, we're taking Victor around, and then we'll get into the Tango gates. And we're at the Nimbus scenery, by the way, so this will be neat to see how all of this looks. I haven't updated it in quite a while, so I don't know if there are any updates. Looks pretty good to me. It's a great addition to this airport, trust me. The amount of volume trying to get across 26 left to get to the terminals could take a while. And they had a pretty good plan here to help the flow of traffic keep moving. And may still take a little bit to get to your gate, but the aircraft isn't standing still, which was the big problem for quite a bit, because you get into that departure cycle with Delta and a couple of others here. Boy, you're stuck. You're just stuck. All right, let's see.
Atlanta traffic, Frontier Flight 47, 5 mile final, 26 right, Atlanta.
All right, next one's ours. All right, we're in the blocks. Let's double check, get on the bleed air. All right, let's see if that's how we get the jetway to move now. It is, okay. All right, we got a master for brakes being hot. We should have had that on. Looks like they may have cooled. All right, let's quickly, engine 1 masters, wheels, beacon, lapse time, hour and 30 minutes. Fuel pumps off.
Atlanta traffic, Frontier Flight 47, clear of 26 right at Bravo 3. And we'll cross 26 left at Bravo 6.
Okay, we're in. Let's get on that APU real quick, or the ground power. There we have it, on the ground here at Hotlanta, and it is a hot day here. So there.
Traffic at Canada 4180. We're 20 miles to the northwest, descending through 10,000 feet. Time the ILS 26 right approach, Atlanta.
All right, there we go. We'll get that cleared out. Just double checking transponder to standby, which it is. McDo's brake fans are on. Okay, we're good to go. All right, well, there you have it, folks. A great flight. Enjoyed it 100%. Hope you did. Let's take a look at what American got us at 300 feet a minute. We'll take it. Much better than what we did into DC, right over, just slightly over 500 feet a minute. But that was also, man, one weird flight. And I think from now on, if we are going to do multiple legs, we're going to reset the sim, because I don't know what happened to that plane. Takeoff, she shot to the left real quick. Landing, it wanted to do that as well, plus a quick drop on the ILS. Ooh, it was wicked. So my guess is that's what I will need to do. All right, real quick, one more quick quietness here while I go through here, check our PIREPs. All right, and 210 points. That's what I was looking for. And hopefully we got the right gate. I have no idea what gate they were wanting. It didn't make any sense. Cool. Everything's good. All right. That's always what we want to see. All right. So let's get back out of the plane. And let's just kind of keep an eye out for the arriving traffic. There's Frontier. Somewhere out there is... Actually, you know what? Let's do it this way. There we go. From the terminal. So there's our plane sitting there inside the terminal. If y'all want to, you know what? If you want to see what's going on. I mean, they just do circles, but you know, it's still something. All right. Anyway, so there's the plane. There was a great flight. Let's take a look here at a couple of our flight trackers. We'll start off with Elevatech. All right. You can see the route looks real good. Nice run into here. Complete the flight, and survey says 302 feet a minute at 125 knots. That's what we were aiming for. Getting a little bit better at this plane, and I've had it for quite a while. We're getting every flight a little better and better at it. Even those botched landings like we did in DC with it a couple of days ago, we're starting to, you know, learn what we're doing wrong, and I've kind of got it narrowed down. 1.35. We'll see if it blows it out of the water here in a moment with another flight. Not today, but the next one we fly. All right, up to Sim Toolkit. Anyone out on final? Let's find out. Does not appear so. Hang on a second. All right, sorry about that. All right. You know, I don't know if I have this link available or not. Nope. Okay. Thought I might, but I don't. All right. Next up is Sim Toolkit. This is where I learn a lot of where I think I'm screwing up at. Now, they're going to be harder on us usually. But we started up here in DC. Like I said, we reversed the river's departure to get out. The big thing is stay away from the Washington Mall monuments and all. That's why you fly up the river. Then you hook around and, you know, go whichever way you go. Down here, you're coming down and just setting up for a long, because traffic is always so heavy. You got 2 runways, 3 runways possibly for landings, 2 landings for departures. It gives you an idea. It's going all the time. All right, so let's complete it. I have no idea what that icon is. Huh, I'll have to go look at it afterwards. Okay, flight details, hour and a half, 475 miles, 3,100 kilograms of fuel, 343 it recorded us at, 1.3 Gs, 125. That's all good numbers, really. And it felt good on the landing. Now it actually put us on the right runway. How about that? There's what you want, folks. Right on the center line. 1,900 feet down the runway. Yeah, you could get closer to this, but we're fine. I saw we were drifting up a little, but I kept the dual red over white. So, you know, I just kept it coming in at that, and that's what I did. What I did different on this landing, at this hold short line, I chopped the power there instead of here. And I think that helped pretty close to when it says retard in the Airbuses. So I think that's what I've got to try again, see if I get a little better. But number-wise, we did a really good job here. So I hope you really enjoyed it. I know I did. I have yet to see Air Canada anywhere. Oh, well, I don't know how far out they are. Let me take a look. One other source. Oh, they're going to be coming in on the RNAV. Okay, I don't see them. All right, so there you have it, folks. A great flight here. And one last look as we finally have deplaned and ready to shut things down. I hope you have a fantastic week, and we'll see you possibly Sunday. I don't know what we have going on, and I really hope to be on Monday. Don't know the flights yet, but we'll get those out here shortly. So thank you for joining us. We had 2 flights today. YouTube, they'll be staggered out. Sorry. It's just to help so people that want to be able to watch Flying with Mike have a venue, throughout when I'm not able to stream because of work. All right. So y'all have again, wonderful weekend. And God bless you all. And we'll see you hopefully Sunday, if not Monday.